All right, Aztec football fall camp underway. They'll play their first game this month. Texas A&M Commerce, August 31st, Snapdragon Stadium. And it's great to connect with Marquez Cooper right now on John and Jim. Had the good pleasure of meeting him this afternoon on the Mesa after practice. The nation's active leading rusher. Marquez, first of all, thanks for joining us here on the home of the Aztecs. I want to start there. What does that mean to you? At what point did you realize that you're entering 2024 and there's nobody in college football with more rushing yards than you?
Yeah, I realized it after the last game, last season. Uh, but first, let me say thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure. I appreciate it. After the last game last season, they posted something showing the top five guys that had the most rushing yards, and I was number two. So with Frank Gore going to the NFL, that definitely makes me number one. So it's a great deal to me. It's a great honor to hold that going into the season.
Describe the excitement, Marquez, that you have for this year. 3 years at Kent State, 1 year at Ball State, reunited with Sean Lewis. How exciting is this for you?
Man, it's very exciting. It really just hit me today because we got to put the pads on or the helmet on, and bullets got to fly in. So, we got to call in plays. So I just got deja vu from back in the day and stuff like that. So today it really hit me, and it was very exciting. I had my most productive seasons being under Coach Lewis. So this offense and stuff like that, man, I'm excited as ever.
Once you saw that Coach Lewis was going to be the new head coach here at San Diego State, how easy was it for you once he made the call to hop on board here and come here to San Diego State?
Oh man, when I was in the portal and they let me know I had the offer, man, my family, we knew it was the place. This is San Diego State is RBU. Y'all have the current leading rusher of all time right now with most yards. So it's a track history of great running backs to come through this facility and this program. So it's an honor to be a Aztec.
Marquez Cooper, San Diego State senior tailback, with us right now on John and Jim. Fall camp underway on the Mesa. Tell us about day one. What was it like getting out there with your teammates, and how did you feel after the first day of fall camp?
Oh man, it felt amazing. The line was blocking very well when I was in, so I had two nice runs today. So it really just being out there, being able to hit the hole again. I haven't strapped up since last December, since I was in the portal during spring ball and stuff like that. I didn't get no spring ball, so to be out there again, to be playing football was just something. Just a feeling is something that I always want to have and do for a very long time.
You're one of the few guys that has actually played in a Sean Lewis offense. What makes it unique, and what can you say about it to fans that haven't seen this type of offense or his offense be run in college football?
Well, don't blink. Any play could be a touchdown scoring play, an explosive play. You're going to see, if you like passing, you're going to see a lot of passes thrown. If you like running, you're going to see a lot of running plays happening. We just run a lot of plays, and we do it very effectively. And we have one of the top offenses when we were at Kent State. So it's just, it's electric.
Marquez Cooper, San Diego State senior running back, with us right now. John and Jim, San Diego Sports 760. How's it been for you to interact with the quarterbacks? I mean, you have all new teammates, obviously, here at SDSU. I know it's only day one of fall camp. We've heard about AJ Duffy and Danny O'Neill, the rest of the group as well. What are you seeing from the quarterbacks this summer and now into camp?
Man, it's going to be hard to keep these quarterbacks happy. They got so many years left. They're going to be competing with each other. But Duffy is a great quarterback, great guy. I love hanging with him, talking to him. He helps me out with the where I need to be all the time. I got to wipe the rust off. I've been a year away from this offense. Danny, he's a great quarterback also, got great potential as a young bull. And he's been doing well, and he's very tough. And Kyle Crum, he's a dog also. I learned I'm into the training thing too, so he has a training he does. So I asked him for a bit of advice with that and how he goes about that, and he's been very welcoming. And we was next door neighbors for a little while too. So I got a great connection with all three of them, to be honest.
What do you make of this running back room that you're a part of? I mean, you probably had some good running back rooms at Kent State, obviously with Sean Lewis's offense, but what do you make of this one that you're a part of right now?
Yeah, this one is like no other. We have something of all kinds, all types of backs in the room. We got a pretty good speed guy with Keenan. We got a big, hard runner with Jay Money and Lucky, and we got speed and shifty guys with me and Cam Davis. So and then we got an energizer bunny with Nick Gardenera. So all of us play a big role in the success we are going to have, along with Coach Hagan. He was a dog at running the rock too. He played quarterback at Colorado, so he can tell us a thing or two about what we should have done and how we need to run the ball.
Who's the fastest player on the team? We've talked about this, I think, with Sean Lewis before, but you got obviously Keenan has won
we've talked to Keenan about it too.
State track championships, and I want to say maybe your former teammate Jay Sean Polk is a speedster as well. Who's the fastest player on the team?
Well, yeah, it's between one of the two of those guys, but I will say shout out to Keenan. To run track at a D1 USC, you got to have some serious wheels. So I might go with him just because he's a track guy. But Polk was a track guy in high school. He just didn't decide to do it in college. He could have, but both of them is definitely speeders for sure.
Marquez, before you go, I read something from Paul Garrison in the East Village Times at some point this summer about how you were speaking to high school football teams in San Diego, even though you're obviously not from San Diego. You're new to San Diego State, and you showed up unannounced at one point, maybe to Helix, which is a great high school program, and you connected with their players and their coaches. What was your motivation there? And how many high school teams have you been able to connect with, and what's the message you're trying to get out?
Yeah, just being an underrated guy, underlooked guy myself, I just wanted to give motivation to, some guys that was maybe struggling with their recruiting process, give them steps and feedback and what you should do off the field and how you should act on the field. So just to give back to the community was just basically the whole motivation, and also get my name out there, let them know that it's a dog running back at San Diego State that's going to be running the rock. So come follow me and get ready to turn on your TVs when the games come on.
Love to hear it. Like you said, there's been an amazing lineage of tailbacks at San Diego State. RBU here in San Diego, the Recents, the Pumphreys, the Pennies, the Falks, so many over the years. Marquez Cooper, we're excited to watch you this fall on the Mesa at San Diego State. We appreciate you taking time for us, and we hope to do it again soon, and thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for having me on once again. Talk to you soon.
Great stuff. San Diego State senior tailback, again, the nation's active leading rushers, approaching 4,000 career yards. He's had 3 1,000-yard seasons.
I know this is going to take some time. I know that, but there will be flashes, I feel like, this year, in moments where
my gosh,
whoa.
Yeah. They got real skill.
From an offensive standpoint and how fast they go. I mean, he said they're yeah, you better not blink.
Right. And he's played in it. And it's not like more sizzle than steak. The proof's in the numbers. Kent State under Sean Lewis.
Kent State
had a Kent, K-E-N-T.
Yeah,
I mean, this isn't like some
Georgia
iconic program. Kent State had a season where they led FBS football in total offense under Sean Lewis. He had a game. I should have asked him this. Well, get him back. He had a game at number 1 Georgia while with Kent State. He had 130 receiving and rushing yards combined.
Is that good?
I mean, you got he's a small, kind of undersized tailback.
Shifty.
And San Diego State's had those players before. And this guy could run for 5,000 yards in his career. He's approaching 4,000 yards right now.
I just remember, side note, like when we were at the EA Sports college football event.
Yeah.
At Nova, like when Sean Lewis was playing the video game, and he was playing like a 10-year-old, like,
yeah,
he just, every single offensive play, it was hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up,
go,
hurry
go,
up,
go,
go, go, go, go, go, go. I'm like, if his offense is anything like this video game, like, yeah, it's going to be quick, up tempo, don't blink, don't leave your seat when they're on offense. Yeah.
How is day one of fall camp? We'll hear from Sean Lewis later in the show. Day one of fall camp on the Mesa.